Hi, this is Alwyn from Alwyns Photo School. This short film is just going through the recommended settings that I use for scanning old photographs as part of our restoration class. This is an Epson scanner. I'm using an Epson V700 for this, but all the Epson scanners have a similar screen. There are three modes, well, four on some. On the left hand side, it normally comes by default on full auto mode. For what we're doing, try and avoid that. Go for the professional mode. It just gives you a degree of control. The document type at the moment is reflective because we're scanning a photograph that's reflective. If we change that, we can change that to different types. We can go to film or for slides or negatives. We'll use it on here. We're using a photo. Image type 24-bit color is our standard default setting. Resolution is important is here. As I explained in the notes, 300 dpi is a standard default setting for larger photographs, and honestly though, we need to go a bit higher. If you're scanning an A4 size, the whole of this page, this plate, then 300 is fine. We're doing a 6x8 photograph here. I would set the DPI at 600. If I was doing slides, I would set the DPI, because it's a smaller area again, I would go to 2400. These parts down here, now these are very interesting, the colour restoration, descreening, backlight correction, dust removal. They're worth trying out. I'm not a great fan of them. I'm a great believer in using proper software afterwards. I use Photoshop Elements for fixing images afterwards. So I tend to turn these off. I leave the unsharp mask on because I find that quite useful, but the rest I leave off. I always think it's the software is adequate, but it's your call. The other setting is down here, it asks you where you want to send the image. Now, I've set up a folder here called Temporary Scanner Class. You can send it to wherever you want to. You can also prefix the scan with the name you want to call it. So rather than just having image 006 like I have here, you might be scanning somebody's family, Sarah's family, Michael's family. And because you've pre-grouped your images, it makes it easier to scan them later. Type is always JPEG. I put the options here to maximum quality. I very rarely scan anything else but JPEG. Other than that, you're ready to go. A couple of things on this side. When you first press preview, you'll see the image, and the idea is you can then mark the part you want to scan. You also got controls here that will rotate the image if you scan it upside down. All very, very useful stuff. All good, and we'll go on to the next class.